Alright guys, it's the day after Thanksgiving and I did all the cleanup and dishes last night. I just have dishes from this morning for breakfast. I will say that Thanksgiving was a success in my opinion. Other than the mac and cheese being overcooked, everything else went great. I'm excited. Topic of the day today is going to be the new iPhone in orange. I want it, I do, but am I willing to pay $1,000-something for it? No. Because as an adult you have to make smart choices, people, and I just think that this generation, our generation, is kind of making some bad choices. If you have like great paying jobs and you can do it, then by all means do it. But the only thing that's new about this new iPhone really is the camera and the zoom. That's the really interesting aspect, and the color orange is new. Don't get me wrong, the color orange is my favorite color. That's the color I'd be getting it in. But the fact that they released the iPhone Air and the iPhone 17 out like back to back says that they didn't really spend, I don't think they spent a lot of time on it. Like, they're in a race to just release new iPhones. They're just like, we gotta release. If it were up to me, I would put more things on the iPhone. I would update, Siri first of all, because Siri on the iPhone, it's just, I know that we have other AIs that we can use now, but Siri needs an update. I'm just saying, like, there's still times when I ask Siri questions when I'm like really desperate and my hands are not free and I have a question or I need her to do something, and she'll just be like, I don't understand, or like, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's 2025. How can you not understand? How could they not update your software? So there's that. What, baby? What, your drums?
Yeah.
Your drums are fine. You gotta turn it on. Look, press this button. There you go. Go play. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. But, I just think that, now, I don't like Samsung. I will tell you that. I don't like Androids. I had Androids growing up because my mom couldn't afford anything else, and she didn't believe in iPhones. Lo and behold, now she has an iPhone. It took her years to get an iPhone, though, so my grandma was actually the first one in our family to get an iPhone. What, baby? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hungry? You want a popsicle? Okay, I'll get you one. She was the first one in our family to get an iPhone, and made me jealous because I've been asking for an iPhone for many, many years. When they first came out and everyone had one, I still had that flip phone. So, yeah, crazy. But I just honestly don't see why people are spending $1,000 or more on an iPhone. Like, I get it if you have a business, all right, and you need that high processing chip they have in it. I mean, what, baby? I'm getting it. I see. Do not rip that up. That's Sissy's. Don't rip it up. Go. I can totally understand if you need that. But I just don't see the point. I have an iPhone 13, and the only reason I have a 13 is because we got a special deal on it. Because we turned in our other phones, and also because our phones were crappy. They were broken. I'll tell you the story about my broken phone later. Alright, so back to my story. I had an iPhone 11 Pro, I believe, and one day the kids were just really up my butt, and I was overly stressed, and I got really pissed off, and I tossed it.
Yeah, and you
to the floor. I tossed it to the floor. I still have it, actually. And it was in a case. It was in a thin case. I didn't really think about that. I was just really mad because I was overstimulated. And the whole back shattered. Like, I was like, as soon as I found that it shattered, I was like, crap, I'm in trouble. Because there was going to be no way of hiding that from my husband when he got home.
And you give it to me.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. We got it in a better case. It still worked. I still used it for a good 1.5 years, I believe, until we decided to upgrade to the 13s, which is pretty cool. It didn't get the color I wanted in the 13. I wanted the green. But, instead, we got blue, like the really dark blues. But yeah, so, on our move. But yeah, it was a good phone. Lasted me until I had a split of anger. But yeah, back to what I'm talking about. So I just feel like iPhones, they need more work done. Like, they need more creativity, more idea. Because you see how, like, Samsung is doing all these different things with their phone. They're, like, thinking out of the box. Like, ooh, let's make it a flip phone again. Let's make it fold. Let's do this and that. Apple's like, nah. Let's just keep it the same. And, like, let's take away the earphone jack. Yeah. That'll really put them in their place. Yeah. Or they're like, let's get rid of the touch button. Let's get rid of the on button. The little, the little button you had where you had to, your finger identity. Yeah. They got rid of that. And then they're like, let's get rid of this and that. All they've done is get rid of things instead of add things. Like, that's Apple's new thing. It's like, what, baby? What? In a minute. Apple's new whole thing is like, let's get rid of stuff instead of adding stuff. I think this is the first time that they haven't even added. They didn't even add. All they did was like, let's give them a new color and then upgrade the camera. But that's just my thoughts on the new iPhone. Do I want one? Yes. Will I be paying the amount that I have to pay for it? No. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait it out, see if there's any deals that come out for Black Friday. Speaking of which, today is Black Friday. Happy Black Friday, everybody. But I haven't seen any really great deals for it yet, so. Plus, our phones still work fantastically. Unless my phone decides to catch fire or decides to just walk out on me, I'm going to be keeping this one. But that's just my 2 cents on iPhone thoughts. But yeah, bye. Vlog later.